Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, August 16th, and time for another Facebook Live. If you are new to my channel, you may find this on Facebook, you may find it on YouTube after I've uploaded it there. On my YouTube channel, you will find both paper crafting and cross stitch. So Facebook Live is paper crafting, FlossTube is cross stitch. So I will give you a minute to find me. Hey Betty. And while you're finding me, I will get this shared to my Facebook group so that people can find it either place. I hope y'all are having a good week. This is a really fun set we're playing with tonight. It's another one that I got when Stampin' Up! Had their sale, their stamp sale. And it was one I was like, oh, it's got some cute things. And then I decided, sorry, I was just looking for my cards. I decided to grab it with the sale. Okay. We're getting there. All right, there we go. All right, if this is your first time joining me live, every week I come and bring a card, share a card with you, show you how to make a card. When the video is done, I will post on my blog the dimensions for the card so that if you want to recreate this or something similar to it, you can do that. Also, every week I draw names out of everybody that commented on the Facebook video, and somebody wins the card from last week. So last week we made this cute card with the Bird's Eye View set. Another one I bought on when the stamps were on sale. And so at the end I will tell you who won that. I also just received, I guess it was the end of last week. I was out of town over the weekend, out Friday and Monday for a long weekend. And so my days are all confused. But I believe I got this late last week. So this is the new holiday catalog. So stay tuned. We're about ready to start creating with that. I don't want to do it too soon because I want to be sure you get to see all the fun stuff that's in the annual catalog before we start creating with the holiday. As a customer, you will be able to start purchasing it September 6th. So starting September 6th, you can purchase out of that catalog. Okay, let's get started. We are using the Just My Type set tonight. This doesn't have any punches or dies or anything. It's just a standalone stamp set, and it's got some really cute images. This, as you'll see, is all one stamp, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about lining it up. Some nice sentiments. I'll show you at the end some other cards I made with this set. This typewriter, these are little pages that you can put in your typewriter and stamp words on, so really fun. So let's get started. We're going to start, so this is Bubble Bath. So we've got a piece of Bubble Bath, and because this is a photopolymer, which means it's a clear stamp, I'm going to use my Stampin' Pierce mat. So we're going to just stamp Bubble Bath on Bubble Bath. It just makes a nice little background. Now let me grab a very messy scratch sheet so I don't stamp, because I'm going to stamp off the edge some, and I'm going to do, now you do have to be careful on this one. You do not want to stamp the entire O off. Then you will have a bad word. Now, if you want to do that, you can, but I almost did it on one card. I was like, oh, I really don't want to do that. So it's okay to stamp some of this off, but you want to be sure you have that O on there. Yeah. We'll just stamp it like that. All right, so just some little, oh, see, I did it. Dang, we'll have to fix it. I can't do that. I thought I had it on there, but I did not. So luckily it stamps it. We can quickly fix this. All right, do not stamp off though. There. Now we don't have any bad words on our card. Okay. We can get rid of this messy thing. So we're done with our bubble bath. And I need to clean. I wouldn't have to in this case. Hi, Nancy. Because I'm going from bubble bath to black, but I just can't make myself not clean it if I'm changing colors, even if I'm going to a darker color. So now I've got my Memento black. We're done with that. And I just have a strip of basic white. Excuse me. Now your black, this Memento black is a lot firmer. You can probably get that. Probably should have re-inked this. We'll see how it does. I'm just gonna hold it there for a minute till all of that transfers. And if it's not perfect, then it'll just look kind of, you know, retro or something. Okay. That is all of our stamping. Now I have, this is something that Stampin' Up! Used to carry. It's a 3/4 inch circle punch. So I still have mine, and that works perfect for these letters. If you don't have that, I think I saw somebody using, oh, I don't have it right here. It might be with the, what is that masculine? Sorry, He's All That, I think maybe. Hang on, let me find it real quick so I can tell you in case you don't have a circle punch like this. And you could leave it all together or even just trim around it a little bit if you wanted to. But let me find this He's All That, because it might be in that one that there's a small circle. Let's see, I should look this up beforehand. I didn't think of it till just now. So it coordinates with the All That dies. Nope, it's not that one. It's not that. There's one that has a little, well, I don't know, that has a little circle, like a stitch circle. I don't think it's the, oh, maybe it is the Stylish Shapes. Let me see. It is. It's the Stylish Shapes. So if you have the Stylish Shapes, you can also use that. Okay, but I have this handy dandy little circle punch, and that will make it easier to do on the video. So just center that up. Hopefully none of them will fly behind my shelf here. Oh, that was close. Okay. Now we have all of our letters. But before we put those on, I've got some ribbon. So this is our black and white gingham ribbon. I love this ribbon, and this pink and black together is very striking. I really like it. I like this combination. So we're just going to tie this in a knot. Maybe. And then I want to slide it all the way over here to the left, so I have room for my sentiment. So let's trim our ends. And now we can put this on our card base. Use my bone folder to get that crease nice and sharp. And let's scoot that down just a little bit. Then you can see the sentiment above and below it. And this I can just use my Stampin' Seal. Nancy, I can't remember if I said hello, but hello if I didn't. And then I decided I wanted my little letters on dimensionals. And they just barely fit over that. So I used my mini dimensionals to hopefully have more of the dimensional on the actual paper and not just on the ribbon. So let's do that. Let's put all of our, and I want it to be on the top and the bottom, so that's why I'm kind of carefully turning these over so that I have it at the top and the bottom, not in the middle. So just two on, whoops, on each one. That one wanted to stick to me. Next week, I get to go to Las Vegas for the leadership conference for Stampin' Up. Whoops. That one already lost its top. So my friends Patience and Kay are going, so we're going to have a good time. Oh, I got an extra one. Two of them came at once. All right. So I'm going to try and set these. Some of them, the papers already came off of, so I have to be a little bit careful. I just kind of want to set them on here to make sure I know where. See, I need to scoot it over a little bit so that we have enough room. They're not cooperating for me, are they? They keep wanting to stick to me. Oh my goodness. These little dimensionals are not behaving for me tonight. I'm just trying to make room for my O here. All right. Put our H over a little bit more. We can always trim that ribbon a little bit more if we need to. Take all our backs off. Oh, that one stuck underneath. And our O. We still didn't quite scoot those just a little bit. Oops. And then put our O on there. There, we made it. All right, and then the last thing is I wanted to add some embellishments. This you could use, if you change the color, you could definitely use this for a masculine card. The pink is not very masculine, but if you made it a blue instead, then it could definitely be a masculine card. I'm trying to get them out. These are the classic matte dots. So this one I've used up most of the black and all of the gray. So I have another package. These are carried over from the last catalog. So those are all the colors: black, gray, vanilla, and white. We are using black tonight. Let's get, I needed one of these bigger ones. And then a couple of little ones. This is the way my day is gone. There we go, we made it. All right, and there is our hello card. Isn't that cute? And super easy. All right, like I said, I will put the dimensions on my blog when this video is done. A few other cards that I made with this set. I think this is the one that I put up yesterday, but here's that typewriter where you can put the paper in there. And then if you just put a Post-it note along there and along that fold, then you can stamp the words and it just looks like it's coming out of the typewriter. And then this is Designer Series paper, Delightfully Eclectic, I think. It's that big stack of Designer Series paper. Thank you, Betty. And I just use shades of blues or greens on this. This is Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon and Pool Party. So that's one. And then this guy uses the floral image from the set. So very different. And I just color the flowers with my blends. And then these are actually from the Gorgeously Made dies. And this is actually the paper that goes with it. It's like Marvelously Made or something. The paper has a little bit different name, but it's all from that suite. And I cut this with that also. This white edge is from that same die set. And I don't know if you can see, but I stamped some flowers from this set. And then the last one to share with you, this is the Rays of Hope, Ray something. But I wanted to use the rainbow that is in this set. And I thought, well, that's perfect with this background stamp. So this is Lemon Lolly cardstock, and I inked up the background stamp in crushed curry, and then I put some pumpkin pie, sponged some pumpkin pie in the middle of it just to give it some variation. And then this is pumpkin pie where I just stamped the rainbows, and this is one of the sentiments from this type set, and I just hand cut around it. Added some, these are actually Lemon Lolly, but they take on a darker tone because I put them on the pumpkin pie. So those are a few other cards that I made with the Just My Type. All right, so next week someone will win this card. Last week's card was this Bird's Eye View one. Yes, it does. Old typewriter keys. You're right, Nancy. And the winner of this is Nancy. So I will get that to her. The last thing I want to tell you is I have a class coming up Monday night using the textured florals, which I happen to have right here because I've been getting things ready. So this is a beautiful floral set, and it has nice dies that go with it. So these are the cards we'll be making in class. So Friday is the last day to sign up for that if you're interested. You can find it on Facebook. There's an event you can sign up for. So those are the cards we'll be making Monday in that class. All right, I think that is it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.